Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl, RETROSTARR. This is 20. Welcome back to yet another No Death Run. I'm going to be reading the text with the storyline. So after the text, we'll go with the commentary and talk about the Megaman series. So let us begin. Alrighty then, let's start. Roll, I'm home. Dr. Light, there you are. Roll, are you okay? I don't know, I think I have a fever. Megaman, oh no, Roll. I think Roll come down with some robo-influenza. From what I can tell, the virus only affects robots. You all need to be careful. That's weird. Kind of like what we're going through with the pandemic, I guess. 20XX. I really hate it when my camera does this. A new robot illness, robo-influenza, has begun to spread rapidly around the world, causing robots to malfunction. Oh, we can't have that. That would be a disaster, of course. Many humans find it impossible to complete even a simple task without their robot helpers, and without robot assistance, no one can develop a proper cure. Sounds like us problems. A month following the outbreak, the situation worsens. The infected robots turn violent and attempt to take over the world. Help! Oh my God, Dr. Wily, stupid ass on that stupid ship. Here come his Hollywood. Dr. Wily, one of those robots tried to get me. He tried to attack me. I've spent the last few days studying this robo-influenza. Oh, look at that red and blue pill. But even my genius was unable to find a cure. So I built a machine that would help me discover the key to developing a cure, but it was stolen by one of those demented robots. I beg you, you have to help me get my medicine making machine back. Dr. Light, I suppose if we want to stop those robots, we'll have to help you. Megaman, leave it to me. I'll stop those robots. I'll find Dr. Wily's medicine making machine and we can cure Rock, Roll, and the other robots. And he looks up in the air. Hey, it's my dude, Proto Man. Hey, Proto Man. I don't think you'll be able to do this without me. Oh, with this alone. I'd appreciate any help, Proto Man. Proto Man and Mega Man. Let's fucking do this. Yes. Hell yes. And it starts. Capcom. Alright. We're here back at the... Now that we're done doing that, we can start with the commentary. Welcome everyone to 2021. We're doing Megaman 10. We're gonna do a really easy going game. I wanted to start it out on easy. I think I picked normal by mistake, but I want to start on easy and work my way up. We're gonna do easy for Megaman, and we're going to do normal for Proto Man. It doesn't go to hard, I don't think. I don't think it goes too hard. It just goes to easy and normal. So we're going to do one of each. And we're going to start on easy. So I wanted to play an easy going game anyway. We're starting out with the easiest. I'm starting out with my own little path that I worked out with Pump Man. Pump Man is the easiest robot boss. So I always start out with the easiest guys first. And plus he has you collect a lot of money and get a lot of enemies and money in here that they give you. Sometimes they give you free money, and sometimes you have to fight for those monies. Sometimes it'll bait you, and it can get you sometimes, so don't let it bait you. But anyways, guys, we did a no-death run of Captain Commando. Just wanted to play a pretty easygoing game. And Mega Man 10, my husband bought me the Legacy, for the Xbox, the Legacy Collection. And it includes, I think, Mega Man 7, Mega Man 8, Mega Man 9, and Mega Man 10, the tail end of the original Mega Man series. So it's like the tail end of it. And all of those are great games. A lot of people were complaining about Mega Man 9 because of the difficulty. You know, a lot of the young kids are not used to the difficulty that comes along with some of these games like we are. You know, a lot of us NES players that grew up with the NES, we are used to playing Mega Man games that deliver the difficulty, you know what I'm saying? So I believe when they came back with Mega Man 10, everybody seemed to like Mega Man 10 a lot better than Mega Man 9. It wasn't as hard as the Mega Man 9 was. Really laid back. It sort of gives you a choice as to what difficulty you want to choose, kind of. And even if you choose the hardest difficulty, it still goes up to normal. I've only seen normal. I didn't see hard or anything like that. So this goes up to normal, and you can buy things to help you through your adventure and collect it on your way to, you know, the final Wily fight. So I'll just give you this pro tip to anyone who loves the series, especially the original series. It's not that it's a hard game. Mega Man games will always seem hard, basically because when you don't choose an easy path, and you don't know the path of the robots, it will definitely seem hard because, you know, you're not when you're head on with the robot bosses, they're not going to go down as easy, and you have to use blunt skill to take them out. You know what I'm saying? If you know their movements, and a lot of times you won't know their movements, and they will body you quick, really fast. Plus, some of the in the stages requires you to have Rush Jet, of course your dog Rush, and the little bouncy thing that help you bounce on top of like high places. A lot of the stages even telling you that, hey, you shouldn't be here yet because you don't have your Rush Jet, or you don't have your you don't have the coil, you don't have the Rush coil. So you have to go back. You have to know the path of the enemies. That is the secret to every Mega Man game, and it's the same with most of the regular Mega Man game series. It's learning the path of which robots. If you can find the path, it becomes much easier. It's not hard. It's a cakewalk. And that's with any of the Mega Man games. Even some of the stages will be hard. But I noticed here on this stage, on this boss, the music is gone. So I was playing this game earlier and just beating it, and it seemed like the game is pissed with me. Like the game has gotten glitched out now because I've been playing it so much. So now we don't have any music on the bosses, and mind you, the bosses have music on it. It's supposed to be a music playing right now, and it's not, because I glitched out the game, or the game glitched, or whatever. So that was one of the easiest bosses. It's always wise to start with the easiest boss first and work your way up. And he acquires one of the weapons that they use a lot in the game to get me through the stages to the boss. So this is why I choose him first. But you can choose whatever path you want. You just got to know the enemy's weakness. It's always helped to know the weakness of the enemies. Once you know, knowing is half the battle in Mega Man games. Knowing is half the battle. You have to know the path, and you have to know which one to use on this robot, which weakens him. Okay, we're here, and this is where you can pick your perks. You can pick E-tanks, you can pick extra men, you can pick weapons, so to fill up your weaponry, and the shock. You can buy the shock one right there, which protects you from spikes, and the beat call, which protects you from pitfalls. So basically, your main enemy in these, if you're doing a no death run of Mega Man, the main enemies are the spikes and the pitfalls, because it delivers one hit kills. So you know what I'm saying. So I guess that help anyone who wants to no death run this. So Mega Man 10 is enjoyable. I like this game. It's one of the newer of the regular NES series. You know, the regular series. With basically, this is a new game. Well, not a new game, but came out in 2010, so it's not new. But it's newer than the other ones that came out in the 80s, which was on the NES. So basically, they did the style really great. The chip tune sounds amazing. I love the music in this game. I love the vibe. It gives us that Mega Man vibe. It keeps, and that's what's important, keeping that Mega Man vibe. And everybody who loved the original series, this is a treat for them. I was excited when this came out. I said, "Wow, they got it the same style as the original series, and it's definitely true to it." You know, who could expect less from Capcom anyway? Capcom always delivers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad it wasn't any other company or someone doing it. Definitely, if it's Capcom, it's going to deliver. So, I'm drinking on some vodka because this is going to be a long video, folks. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever done on my channel. We're talking about an hour, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. Because you know Mega Man games are long and lengthy. And this is gonna be probably the longest commentary. So sit tight, guys. Grab a drink, grab some chips. It's gonna be a long ride here. So right now, basically, I'm kind of suffering a little bit right here because I remember that I usually use the blade on these guys, and without the blade, these guys are sort of hard to kind of get down, you know, with regular power. You know what I'm saying? Not unless I want to just try to grind it out and just grind it out and try to dodge or whatever. But I was confident that I was gonna not catch a body here, or not use my E-Tank. I want to use the E-Tank now. I want to try to save those E-Tanks for Dr. Wily and for all of the other bosses. We don't want to use E-Tanks on any of the stages. We want to keep those E-Tanks for the last boss, or for those last bosses at the end. So basically, I got out. This game is very forgiving. It gives you those little pinwheel looking things, which fills up everything. It fills up your life. It fills up all of your weaponry. So once you get that, you're completely replenished. So that's what's great. This game is very, very forgiving, and I think that's why people like this game. It's because it's very easy to play and it's very forgiving, and it gives you a lot of perks, which you don't get in a lot of other Mega Man series games. This is definitely the easiest Mega Man. It's the easiest of the Mega Man series. It's the easiest, but it's fun. It's very, very fun. It definitely delivers a lot of fun, and colorful graphics, music that you bop your head to while you're playing. This game really, really is fun. Anyone that has not tried Mega Man 10 should try it. Very fun game, very beautiful game. If you are a fan of the original Mega Man series, definitely pick this one up. Definitely get this one. It's a game that you definitely can play. If you want to know death run it, it's not hard to do. I did this in my first attempt, of course. You know, with all of the perks they give you. But I'm just a fan of this game. I love it. It's very relaxing. If I really want to play a relaxing game, a game that's going to really entertain me, and this is a game to play when you're relaxing. You know, doesn't keep you on the edge of your seat, doesn't give you a headache. And after playing Captain Commando and some of those hard games, I just want to play something laid back now. So I just decided to play some Mega Man 10 and No Death Run some Mega Man 10 just to take the edges off while I'm drinking a little bit of vodka and just chilling and gaming. As you can see, I took him out rather fast. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, knowing the path. Once you learn the path of the enemies, they're easy. It's a cakewalk.
This game out?
It's not hard at all.
Come on.
As you can see, there's no music there. The game is still glitched. You'll see once I play the Proto Man game, I'm going to play Proto Man on normal. You'll notice that there's music when there should have been. I got the Solar Blaze. So that's what I wanted to get, because I know what one of the enemies are weak to that. But just knowing the path, I mean, that's what's great about Mega Man games. Knowing the path is what stands between the difficulty, and then of course you got the stages. Some of the stages are difficult. It gets difficult when you get close to Wily. You know what I'm saying? Especially with, be extra careful with the spikes. It does deliver, the spikes deliver one-hit kills. The pitfalls deliver one-hit kills. So those are the main enemies to anyone that's trying to know death from this game. Other than that, it's easy to beat. It's easy to beat because you got your E-tanks, you got your perks. So it's a win-win. When you're playing Mega Man 10, you're going to win. Regardless. You're going to win, and you're going to have fun winning. This game is very fun. It's very laid back, very fun, very simple. It takes you back to the original series of Mega Man, and being a kid playing Mega Man. I started with Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 was my very first Mega Man game that I played back in the late 80s. And I absolutely love the series. I love it. I played Mega Man 2 first, and then I played Mega Man 1, and then Mega Man 3, and so on and so forth. I am a huge fan of the Mega Man series. I am a big fan of Mega Man and the Mega Man series. I absolutely love it. I want to definitely get all of the runs on my channel, and I'll work my way up from Mega Man 10 to Mega Man 1, and then bounce back to 11. So right here it gets a little hairy, but you got that. I can imagine once I do normal with Proto Man, those, I have to be very, very careful here. That's why I wanted the water shield, because the water shield protects you from enemies, especially when you're trying to do something else. It'll make sure it hits the enemies for you. So right here we got some kind of castle with eyeballs. That's pretty cute. They have eyeballs and they're coming to get you. Really, really neat. Stand on the platform and deliver blows to the living castle there. Really cute. Really, really cute. That little pinwheel thing, you see it a lot throughout the stage, and once you see it, you'll be happy. If you're next to death, you'll be happy to see that little pinwheel thing, because it fills up everything. It fills up your life, and it fills up your weapons. So you're good to go. Once you get there and you get that, you're good. You're good. And they usually give you those every time before you get to the boss. So you got to get on this little thing here and bounce back and forth. That's why the shield is good to have right here, because you're going to be busy bouncing back and forth, and it's going to makes it hard to try to hit the enemies that's coming and try to knock you off there. So I can imagine once I do normal, I have to be very careful, because I can catch a body here, unless I get shot protection or whatnot. See those spikes? Spikes will get you. I don't even know if I have sharp protection yet, so I still have to be careful, because I don't know if I got any yet or not. So I gotta make sure I don't make an extra high jump and hit those spikes. That's to deliver one-hit kills. Alright, we're at the boss already. Which of course there's not going to be any music probably at the boss. I glitched the game. I broke the game. I broke the fucking game, guys. I broke it. Hopefully when I play Proto Man it doesn't have that glitch. Now I'm deciding to do this guy with regular power. Being because it's just easier to do. It's easier to get him like this. Especially since I don't have the robot that's weak yet. So I just decided because I need his weapon, I'm going to just duke it out and just dodge and maneuver and do him with regular power. It's going to take more time, of course. It's going to take more time. That's the thing about this is taking time. And then you have to maneuver the projectiles that's coming at you. Maneuver it and making sure that I'm dodging them. And not getting hit is key because if you get hit, he could body you. We don't want to use our E-tanks yet. We want to save those E-tanks for up in the game. So we don't want to use any of the E-tanks on these bosses. This is why you need to learn the path of the enemies so you won't have to use your E-tanks. You could save them for other bosses that are much more tough. So he does the same thing over, so it's easy to maneuver because I know what he's going to do. It just does rinse and repeat everything. And all I have to do is just run forward to avoid getting hit. Run forward, run towards him. And make sure that I keep the same pattern. And then I'll deliver the final blow and have his weapon. His weapon is powerful throughout the game. So this is why I want to get his weapon now. Which makes it easier later on in the game while, you know, going toward the other bosses. So you find your own little niche. You'll find your own little path that makes it easy for you. And just learning the bosses, learning the stages, what weapons is the best to use. I usually use that weapon because it's powerful throughout the stages. So that's why I want to get that now, so it can help me in the other boss boards, stage. I used to call it board or stage or whatever. Yeah, triple blade. Yeah, that's a seriously strong weapon, and it works with just about anything. So I guess I'm gonna pick up some more E-tanks and whatnots. Once you get money, you pick up some E-tanks so you could save them for later on the stage at, you know, shock guards, the beaker calls, what you call, the little birds. So knowing that path is very important. That path is everything. Play Mega Man 9. Learn the path in Mega Man 9 and you will find Mega Man 9 isn't as tough as everybody think it is. You just can't, you can't face everything head on. You have to know the path. That's what makes it difficult. If you try to select stages randomly, you're gonna have a hard time. Unless you are very, very an expert at the game. And you could, I've known somebody that pretty much they play with the regular. They go through all the stages with the regular, the regular buster that you get with Mega Man. But of course, you have to be expert in order to do that. You have to know this game in and out. I'm basically talking about casual gamers who are not trying to no death run, or who are not trying to do all these challenges. Just have to learn the game by knowing the path of the enemies, and once you learn the path of the enemies, it becomes easier because you gain more power with each boss that you beat. You gain their power. and you could use that power against the enemies in every stage that you go to. So basically, find your niche. Everybody has to find the niche and what's best, whatever weapon is best for them throughout the stage. And to me, the water shield and the blade are the two weapons I use a lot throughout the game. It seems to dominate everything it comes across. So the shield helps me get through tough enemies, through a lot of enemies, and help me collect money so that I could buy E-tanks for the boss and buy stuff that I need to survive. As you can see, I'm collecting those bolts, because those bolts is what's going to give me extra E-tanks that I need, just in case I get up into the stages and I have a hard time, or I get into a difficult situation. The E-tanks will help me get out of that situation without catching a body. So just knowing is half the battle with the Mega Man series. Knowing is half the battle. It becomes a lot fun once you learn the path. It becomes a lot more fun and interesting.
Oh, damn it.
As you can see, I had missed out on the extra E-tank right here because I forgot to go that other path. But it's okay. I can make up for it, of course. Mega Man 2 is one of my favorite of the series. I started out with Mega Man 2. I absolutely adore Mega Man 2. That's gonna be one. That's gonna be a amazing journey to No Death Run. Not hard at all. One of the easier, I think, one of the easier Mega Man games. Not harder than Mega Man 10. Definitely harder than this game. This game is the easiest. Because in Mega Man it doesn't give you all of those. It doesn't give you all of those perks and stuff like that. You basically have to grind out and find those E-tanks, and sometimes, do farming or farm some of the enemies to get a lot of the fill-ups and fill up your weapons or fill up your life. You always have to farm. You do more farming than you go into the store and buying that. So Mega Man doesn't have that. Mega Man 2 doesn't have that. So you basically have to grind everything out as a grind. But it's not hard. Mega Man 2 is doable, and it's easy, and it's a great game. It's great. You see, they present you with that little pinwheel thing after each stage. After each stage when you go to the boss to fill up your life. And that's what's great about this game. It just gives you so much to help you in your adventure. Maybe helps a little too much, but a lot of the younger people do want to play the Mega Man series, and maybe a lot of the people just doesn't have patience for the harder grinding out Mega Man. So if they really want to do Mega Man games, this will be the perfect Mega Man game for anyone that wants to play a Mega Man game and win at it.
Don't do this to me.
This will be the one to play. The easiest of the series. So as you can see, every boss stage doesn't have music, so I broke the game for some reason. I don't know how, but I broke the game. Okay, this is the chill spike. That's what I need. And the rush jet. Yes, the rush jet is another thing that usually gives you immunity from the pits and stuff like that. In the older games, you know what I'm saying? If you want to avoid pitfalls, you use the rush jet so that you won't have to risk catching a body. Roll. And we're going to read the text here. Megaman. Dr. Wily is... Get that out of there. I was able to create a prototype cure. Dr. Light, once we have all the pieces to the machine, we can start mass producing the medicine. I think everything's going to be okay. Megaman, that's great news. I'll go back out there and get those missing pieces. Dr. Wily, before you go, Megaman, are you sure you are not suffering from any symptoms or robo-linza? Megaman, no, I'm great. Use the medicine you have on those who really need it. Look at Dr. Wily, you slimy bastard. Well, if that's what you want... Dr. Wily, you slimy son of a bitch. Why are you looking like that, bro? What'd you do? Can't trust these motherfuckers. You never trust your enemy, your nemesis. You never trust your nemesis, guys. You cannot work with them. They're gonna always find a way to stab you in the back. I don't understand why Dr. Light has not learned from the other series that Dr. Wily is full of shit. Come on, guys. Did it really take you 10 Megamans to learn that Dr. Wily is behind every plot that comes up? Just like Mario and Luigi, never learn. I guess Dr. Light and everybody else will never learn either. And after all Dr. Wily has done, why would you want to work with Wily? I would not want to work with Wily if my life depended on it. Wily would have to find his own motherfucking way. Because as soon as you turn your back, Wily's gonna get you. Can't be too kind. When you get too kind, when your kindness gets in the way, you'll always get hurt and you'll always be stabbed. And you have to learn, you have to live and learn, guys, that you can't turn your back on your enemies. Well, anyways, with Strike Man, the baseball man, well, one of the easier bosses, I think. The easier stages. This is a really, really laid back stage. Just a whole bunch of baseball stuff, little robots throwing baseballs and footballs at you. Pretty laid back. You usually don't have to worry about jumping over pits or spikes or anything like that. So it's pretty laid back. As you can see, the water shield is the one I use the most because it definitely I can definitely move how I want to while I'm taking out the projectiles at the same time, and it really does help. I can suffer less damage. Anything that comes at me, it will protect me. So yeah. As you can see, I like juggling back and forth using different weapons to take out enemies, because certain enemies certain enemies do less damage with certain weapons that you use. So when you use the weapon that caused them less damage, it could hurt you. It could cause you to get hurt. And we're not trying to get hurt. We're trying to save those E-tanks for Wily. So there's another E-tank for me right there. I've taken a small hit for it. And it's well worth the hit, of course, because I will definitely get blood later on when I get closer to the... You're always guaranteed that they're gonna give you, they're gonna give you, fill up all of your lives and your weapons before you get to the boss. So yeah, it's very forgiving. The game is extremely forgiving. It's extremely fun. Nothing wrong with playing an easy game. This is a pretty easy game with no death run, and a pretty fun game. I had a really, really great time doing this, and it's definitely different from Captain Commando game and all the difficult games. You know, before I get back into the ring with these difficult games, and yeah, I'm gonna bust out a few easy games. I did some last year. I did Barbie. I did this silly Barbie game. I did the mermaid game. You know what I'm saying? Those are some easy games. Those are really laid back and easy games. The games that are just guaranteed no death run. Without the grinding. Sometimes you know, just to put it on the channel and talk about it. It's what I do. But I basically try to deliver all no death runs, even in easy games, not just playthroughs. I see a lot of people that do playthroughs. I don't have nothing against playthroughs, but I rather save my playthroughs for like streams. And when I do videos, they're gonna always be, most of them are gonna always be no deaths. They're gonna always be no deaths, or occasionally it'll be a 1cc. Usually I don't do 1cc's. I'm a no death runner. I am a no death runner. So you're gonna basically see anything and everything no death ran. So whether it's easy, whether it's hard, it's gonna be no death ran on channel RETROSTARR. You better believe it. So we're here at the boss, and he's actually really easy. He goes down really, really, really fast when you hit him with the blade. He goes down really, really, really fast. See how quick that was? The game continues to be broke.
This game hates me now.
Don't understand what I did to it. Don't understand.
Fucking this game up all day, so.
But it's okay, it's okay. When I do my next other run of Proto Man, it won't be broken, hopefully. Oh yes, everyone. Yeah, this is a great game. If you haven't played it, pick it up. You should stream it. This will be an absolutely excellent game to stream. If you really want to duke something out, you want to get a guaranteed completion. This is an easy game to complete, an easy game to beat. An easy game to finish, and chill with your friends. Check this game out. Check it out, guys. If you haven't played Mega Man 10, play it. If you love Mega Man series, this is one you should play and stream it. Definitely stream it. Of course, I've really streamed it. We're having issues with the internet right now and the company and everything. We're having a little bit of issues, but we're gonna get everything straightened out, hopefully. In the end, and we'll be able to stream some Mega Man plays and stuff like that. But I'm doing this one offline because of the problems that we're having. Always having problems. I guess that's just life. As an adult, you're gonna always face problems, no matter what. Usually, when you solve one problem, here comes another problem. It's just all seems like one big giant video game, You solve one, you beat one boss, and here comes another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is a stage that has like little cars or little trucks or whatever that comes by and runs you over. And Mega Man seems to be pretty strong because it hits Mega Man and it blows up. It blows up pretty rapidly. Yeah. Yes, baby. So I just got everything replenished. A lot of times when I get done, I know I don't use my E-tank because I know I'm going to get another one. I know I'm going to get another one coming up. So those E-tanks are being saved and preserved for the difficult boss battles, the wily boss battles. So try not to use an E-tank. Keep those things preserved. They're going to give you a lot of life. They're going to give you a lot of perks. So use that. And make sure you know the path to the enemies so the bosses won't body you. As long as you know the paths, it's easy peasy. It's easy peasy. Very, very easy peasy. Beautiful game though. I have not no death ran any of the yeah, give me that W. Yes. Any of the Mega Man games on my channel, so this is the first. It won't be the last though. I'm going to definitely do all the Mega Mans on my channel, guys. We'll even stream some and do, no death run attempts on, online and live, of course, once we get everything back up and running. But now I'm just going to do some offline games and upload it to the channel and, do what I do, no death runs. This boss was very easy. Like I said, when you find out what it is they're weak to, look how much blood it takes away when he hits the spikes. It kills him. It absolutely just demolishes his life bar.
Again, it doesn't want to give me boss music. It's mad at me for fucking it up all day.
When the bosses are not a threat, and it's a guaranteed win, guys. It's a guaranteed win. It works this way in Mega Man 9. A lot of people thought Mega Man 9 was difficult. It works the same way in Mega Man 9. You just gotta find your niche. You gotta find the path. And once you find the path, it becomes much easier. It becomes less of a headache. It's doable. We'll do Mega Man 9 too. Maybe next, after I do Proto Man Run or normal. We're going to do that one next. We're going to tackle Mega Man 9. And see, show you guys exactly that it's not as difficult as people think it is. But, of course it's going to be difficult for the younger people because they didn't grow up with these games. They don't know how we do when we solve growing up. I've always had a pen and paper next to me. I've always had, anytime I learn a path on a Mega Man game, I write it down on a pad so I would remember what the path is. Usually write it down, or sometimes I have it memorized, the path. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? I always had a pen and paper. This is how we did. We figured these things out on our own. We didn't have Google. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have none of these things helping us when we played these games. So we're used to grinding it out. We're used to figuring it out. We're used to going through the hardships. But a lot of the younger people don't know and understand that. So this is why they were complaining, people were complaining about Mega Man 9 because they figured it was just too hard and they didn't want to put forth the work that we usually put forth to win these games. So they made Mega Man 10 and I guess made it easy enough for everyone to play. And for old school people to enjoy. Playing it. and the new school people to be able to at least beat it. Or say they beat it. Definitely not hard to beat. And if they want to take it a notch further, they could do a no death run in it. If they want to go through that. A lot of people don't want. A lot of the casuals, don't care too much for no death runs. They just want to beat it. Beating games was my thing when I was a kid. Once I got a little older, it became all about no death runs and world records then, and points and all of that stuff. Later on, once I became a teenager, I became more hardcore. Before that, as a kid, little kid, beating the game was the ultimate thing, was the ultimate goal. Mega Man 10's the shit. I don't understand why I don't see a lot of people streaming Mega Man 10, because Mega Man 10 is a laid back Mega Man game. Really laid back. And anyone could beat it. Anyone could beat it. I just started playing this, after, playing Captain Commando, playing my little game that my sweetie Rudy Chavez bought me for my Xbox. And I'm like, why don't I do a run on one of these Mega Mans? And here we go. This was one of the stages here that probably one of the hardest stages, because it has spikes and it has pits. Some of the pits are covered, some of them are not. I wasn't taking any chances. Mega Man is a really long game. You know what I'm saying? It takes a good hour to beat it. When you're not speed running or doing any kind of things like that. It takes a good hour to grind the game out. The game has a lot of stages, You go through a lot in the game. So me trying to, start this over and over again, get halfway in the game and then start over, I wasn't taking no chances. So we're going to do Rush Jet over these pits. Because you got those little things popping out. Because as soon as you go to try to jump over the pit, those things that's popping out at the top will knock you back. See those little purple things coming out of the pit? Don't trust it, guys. If you have to use your Rush Jet to get across there, do it. Or you could risk starting the game over after getting halfway through. I'm not doing that. I want to beat this game and go on to something and go on to another game. Starting the game off from scratch all the way to begin. And this game is a lengthy game. Mega Man games are long. They're very lengthy. So it's always best to try to kill it in one shot, of course. Alright, this is Commando Man. I decided to do the blades with him. It seemed like the blades work better on him than his actual his actual weakness. So I just decided to just use that. Because I don't need to be catching the body.
It's glitching out on the Lost music.
We use the blade. The blade seems to work fine on Commando Man. Commando Man has one of the hardest stages in the game, probably. Because it has pits and it has spikes. So I hope you guys are having a great time and having a great day. I'm definitely having a great time doing this commentary. This is the longest commentary that I will ever do. Very, very long commentary. So, I'm not sure who's going to sit back and watch the whole thing. But if you do, then I'll make sure I make it great and entertaining as possible for you. So here we go. We're getting halfway through the game. We're down to Sheepman. And then after Sheepman, we're gonna be doing Dr. Wily stuff. We're gonna be doing Wily bosses. Sheepman is easy. I love the music in the stage. It's amazing. The visuals in the stage is great too. He doesn't seem to have a sheep-like stage though. I don't understand why Sheepman has a stage like this when he's just a sheep. But it's cool. It's all good. It all looks very great. Sounds great. Mega Man 10, give it a try, guys. Stream it. This will be the perfect streaming game. If you want to do a chill stream, the best game to do is do an easy game. You want to do a game that you know that you can beat and you know that you could be good at, and you can just sit back and put your feet up and play and not worry about being skilled at the game. This is the way to go right here. This is the way to go. Just mind you, just learn the paths. Learn the paths. Collect your E-tanks. Collect your bolts. So that you can go to the store and buy things you need that's going to help you in your adventure, and lay back and have a drink and kick it with your friends. This is a perfect game. It's lengthy, but it's not difficult, and anybody can play it and beat it. Mega Man 10's good. I love it. I love this game. I love this game. And they did a great job in it. They did a great job. Me being a fan of all of the older Mega Man series, of the series, this is a great addition to the series. This is great. Yeah, this is 2010. Mega Man 10 from 2010. 11 years ago. 11 years old. This game is already 11 years old. It's just, time just goes by so damn fast. But this is definitely one of the newer of the original series. Meaning, all of the Mega Man X, that's a different series, mind you. This is the original Mega Man series. So Mega Man X is all its own series. This is the original here. This is the original series here up until Mega Man 11. Definitely hoping that we can get a Mega Man 12 for the new Xbox or the new PS5. That would be amazing. Just keep the series going. Why not? Why not give us some more Mega Man games? We'll never get tired of Mega Man games. I would say the original series, keep the original series going. That would be dope. That will be essentially dope there. As you can see, I'm bouncing back from the water shield. One of the. Now I think right here is where it gets a little bit, and you got to be careful right here. You saw what just happened? Look at that shit. That would have been the end of my no death run right there. When you're doing the rush jet, you gotta be careful. When those little squares appears, it will. I don't understand what happened. It knocked me right in the pit. I don't know if that's a glitch or whatever. It just knocked me down there. It knocked me right in the pit. It appeared and just boom, knocked me right off of my jet. That is crazy. So when I do, just be careful right there. Just make sure. I guess I wasn't really paying attention, and I didn't assume that square was gonna just pop out of nowhere and just fucking knock me into oblivion, but it did. But of course, you know, I bought immunity to save the life there, and I can keep going, or it could end there, you know. That's why you have to you got to grind, get your money. You know, those things don't come free. It comes from, like, you got to get them, and then you got to you got to take out bosses to build your money and buy things that you need to keep you alive or whatever. But yeah, that was crazy. I like this right here. That rebound thing is really doing damage to the Sheepman. The rebound striker is really doing damage to him.
Alright, let's go.
All I do is stand back in the corner, and it just bounces from wall to wall, and then it eventually hits him. And when it hits him, it causes great damage. It causes more damage when it does rebounds. The more rebounds it does, the more damages it causes. If I hit him directly, it doesn't cause that much damage. But if he gets hit by the rebound, it takes away almost half his blood. It took away almost half of it. That Thunderwool, for some reason, I just couldn't use it on anyone. It was never effective on any of the enemies. Not for me. I guess other people can find use for the Thunderwool, but the Thunderwool just wasn't a great use to me. So these are the perks here that you can use. You could choose to use the perks, or you could choose not to use the perks, or whatever it is. But if you decide to do and use the perks, it's all fair game. Okay, more text. Dr. Light, Megaman, are you okay? Oh no, he's been infected by the virus. Wily, you sneaky bastard. Dr. Light, the medicine making machine is gone. What should we do? As I suspected. Greetings, people of the world. I hope you're enjoying the effects of my little Robointa virus. If there are any robots who want the cure, all you have to do is come work for me. And don't think Megaman is going to save you like he usually does. He's come down with a little nice case of Robointa himself. Now you will finally see the true genes of Dr. Wily. The world's mine. That's you. Aha! You guys just got a little... Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute. This is Dr. Wily's doing all along. I have to stop. Dr. Light, no, you're in no condition to do anything. Here comes Roll. Dr. Light, Roll. Roll, Megaman, use this. Dr. Light, I thought you took your... Said Dr. Light's talking. Medicine already. I was saving it in case a really sick robot was brought in. Roll says. Megaman says. But Roll, you need it. Now Roll, if I use it, I still can't stop Wily. But you can take it. You can't stop him. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Roll. Thank you. Sit tight. I'll stop Dr. Wily and bring back enough medicine for everyone. Mr. Dr. Light, we're all counting on you, Megaman. We all know Megaman's gonna deliver. Good luck. Says Otto. Roll. Be careful. Out there. Alright, now the text is over. I don't know, I forgot what I was about to say. Alright, now it's time for Dr. Wily bosses. Dr. Wily stages. There's that iconic eyebrow thing that he does. Pretty cool looking lab there. Look at that. Guys, never trust your enemy. Once your enemy's always going to be your enemy, man. If they bit you once, they'll bite you again. Never trust it. Now, to all the Mega Man games, like I said before, they should have known not to trust Wily. Out of all the times that he has bit them in the ass, why would you trust Wily now? And Wily's behind the whole thing. All along they find out. This is why you do not turn your back, and you do not ever work with your enemy, because they are getting close enough to you to just bite you in the ass. Don't do it, guys. Wily's slimy ass, they know that Wily once slime ball, always motherfucking slime ball. You guys have to learn that. How many times did Mario and Luigi have to learn that? You can't trust King Koopa. Even if you want to be a good guy and be a good Samaritan, being a good Samaritan sometimes costs you. Yes, we all want to be good. We all want to do good deeds. But you still don't turn your back on the enemy. Never turn your back on the enemy. Well, anyways, first Wily stage. First Wily stage here. I usually like to take them out with a blade. This stage was kind of like, sort of like the Sheepman stage a little bit. But we got pretty much the best of all the worlds from different stages that you went through. As you can see, you're combating enemies from the past Mega Man games. You guys notice the robots are from the old Mega Man games? Are from all those old Mega Man games? They've absolutely just brought them back. Sort of in a really goofy form, I guess. They're not very difficult. Using the blade really seems to do damage to them, so I use the blade all the time on them. I got dangerously low right there, but I'm going to there. You got to remember, you're going to get extra life anyway. They're going to give you extra life, so I don't need to use an E-tank right now. If I can do without using the E-tank, do without using the E-tank, because they're going to give you more. You're going to get more life anyway. See, there it is right there. I'm fine now. That's the good thing about this game. It definitely keep you alive. Even when you're at the brink of death. It always saves you. When you see that little red and white little pinwheel looking thing, you know that everything's gonna be fine. So this is your first Dr. Wily stage. Really not that difficult. Alright, we're at the boss now. Already. And when we get the boss, more of those old time robots that we fought back in the days. Pretty much this the boss of this first stage. Awesome. Alright, that's it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Great game. I love this game. This game's so much fun. It's so much fun, guys. So basically, the E-tanks. I guess I might have maxed the E-tanks out. The reason why I can't buy any more E-tanks is I think you can only get a certain amount of E-tanks. And once you reach the maximum capacity of the E-tanks, you can't buy anymore. So, you know, just get enough that's gonna get you through. You know what I'm saying? Get enough E-tanks that's gonna get you through. So, you know, they only allow you a certain amount, and then once you've exceeded that, then you can't buy anymore. I don't know, even if you collect the ones in the stage, if it'll still go, if the number still will go up. I'm not sure. But anyways, this is one of the stages. It gets a little hairy at, because you have the conveyors, and you have spikes, and you have pits. And those conveyors, I just went straight down. That's crazy. I jumped on the block, it broke, and I went straight down. Trust me, when I play normal, when I play my game with Proto Man, I'm not gonna be that careless. I'm only that careless because I know I'm going to get saved. So the thing of it is, normally if I didn't have that perk, I absolutely would not trust even going on. But it's funny how those things broke. I guess I probably had the shield on, and the shield probably broke the ice, which caused it to break. So you know, future reference, like once I play the normal game with Proto Man, I make sure that I don't have the W shield on while I'm jumping on the block of ice, because if that happens, I'll go straight down into the pit. I won't be that careless, of course. I actually like to see the little birdie come and pulls you out of the pit. I actually think that's pretty cool. Now we'll see. Normal. I think what normal is, if you play normally and a lot of things in the game, maybe they'll take away some perks or something like that. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see just how difficult it gets. Well, we're gonna use Proto Man. I like Proto Man too for some reason. I like Mega Man. I like Proto Man. Proto Man's cool. So we gotta do a Proto Man game before we move on to the next Mega Man game, until we move on to Mega Man 9. I gotta do a Proto Man run, definitely, on normal. Since we did this one on easy, we're gonna do that one on normal. You have to be careful here, practice a lot of patience. Patience, what did they say? As you can see, we see the pinwheel thing again. We know everything's gonna be fine. It'll replenish everything. If you're low in anything, everything will get replenished. And that's a good thing. So I guess in normal they probably won't see those things as much, I guess. You know, sort of up the difficulty. Oh, it's okay. I wanted to be easy. I wanted to play an easy, you know, get an easy no death run in this. It's cool. It's not the only easy game I got on my channel. I have other games, you know, and I just no death run games. I just play retro games, and this is what I love to do. It's a lot of fun, hard, easy, whatever. If it's a fun game, I'll play it. I was contemplating whether I wanted to jump over that motherfucker pit or not, because I know they have those little purple things that jump out of the pit, and as soon as you go jumping over the pit, knocks you back in mid-air right into the fucking pit, and you catch a body. Gotta be careful here. Remember what happened the last time with the ice blocks. Gotta remember what happened the last time with the fucking ice blocks. So you got to be careful and mindful here. Look at that. I almost died there. I don't even know if I have any more of those little beaker things. Well, I call them little beakers, the little birds. I don't even think I do have any more. I think I used them. So you can still catch a body if you get caught slipping and you don't watch what you're doing and you don't watch the enemies. You can still catch a body, you know, and that's instant death. To anyone that tried to no death run it, and you get this far in the game and that happens, that hurts. Absolutely hurt. You see how long this game is. This game is absolutely long, really, really lengthy and long. I wasn't taking any chances here. So, as I know, you see the purple thing coming up? That motherfucker will hit you and knock you right back into the pit. That's why they put them there, because they know you're gonna try to jump over, and they're gonna jump out and surprise you and knock you back in and kill you. So it's always just good to know, knowing is half the battle. But to see these little things here, just practice patience. They're not fast, they move very slow. So you shouldn't have any problems here. Just make sure you know the pattern, and then you move accordingly. As long as you move accordingly, they move slow enough for you to get by, that's for sure. So just make sure they don't catch you by surprise. Just know the rhythm, and they don't get you by surprise. As you can see right here, I have to be very, very careful because the conveyor belt's sort of making it difficult for me to jump. Now right here I had to use a rush jet because you see the spikes on the side right there. I'm going to try, if I try to jump up there from the bottom, I will hit the spikes. So I'm not taking any chances of catching a body getting this far in the game. Not happening. Not happening. The conveyor belt's going the other way, so I gotta make sure I don't get pulled into the spikes. Not taking chances. Alright, we're at Dr. Wily Boss. Wily, you fucking slime ball, bro. I'm coming for you. You fucking idiot. You fucking slime ball. Megaman should have just killed you a long time ago. Alright, now we're going up against this lobster boss. That's sort of pointless, but he's not that hard. You just find your niche, hit him in the eyeballs, and just, you know, bounce up, hit him as he moves. Not difficult at all. Plus, you got all those E-tanks, so you're good. You got all the E-tanks. Just in case you get low. If you get really low, you got the E-tanks. So that's what we're saving them for. We're saving the E-tanks for these bosses right here. These last enemy bosses. So now I gotta find my way to the top platform so that I can hit this stupid lobster motherfucker in the eyes. Or the eye. Because I got rid of his other eye. And that's all he does. He just spits out those rings or whatever the fuck this thing's in. And he hits you with his little chompers there. He doesn't do too much damage to you, which is good. Because I probably had to use an E-tank by now. Well, yeah, it's time to take him out because I'm getting a little low. I know I could fill up my weapons to get those blades back because the blades is what really does damage to him. More than any other weapon. So I think I'm thinking about it though. Yeah. I have, so I just renewed my T-blades, fill up my T-blades. So the T-blades is what really hurts them. Okay. Not hard, not a hard boss. Not a hard boss at all. I mean, you have a life bar, so it's like you can take some hits. Welcome back, Megaman. You can use the screws I've collected, purchase items. Oh yeah, I definitely I've never bought that little thing over here that says 100. I've never bought that before. I might have to try it out. But yeah, man, look at Dr. Wily living large, slime ball. You fucking slime ball, man. You better be glad I'm not your enemy. I am not gonna show you any mercy. I'm not gonna show you the mercy that Megaman and Dr. Light has showed you. You can't be merciful with some people. Because they're going to keep back and they're going to continue to try to take you out. They're not being merciful toward you. This is where you got to stop being merciful sometimes. Now I got to be careful in this part right here. Because those are the spikes, and as you can see, the spikes can body me right now. I've gotten this far in the game and I could get bodied right here. More spikes. Yeah, this is one of the hardest stages here. Oh! I got hit by the spike. That would have been a death. Normally. So I noticed in a lot of the Mega Man games, they love to put those spikes in the games at the Dr. Wily stages because they definitely want you to be challenged. And most of the time, you will be. Especially if you're no death running it. I mean, if you're just trying to beat it, and as long as you keep a certain amount of men, then you're good. As long as you keep a certain amount of men around, you're absolutely good. And get as much men as you possibly can. And it won't be a problem, but no death running it is a problem if you got things that can kill you instantly. Definitely in any game. Okay, looks like I'm trying to use the jet here. Because I'm not taking no chances on dying. Always rely on the shield. You notice they give you a lot of stuff that you don't have to buy. You get a lot of things free in the game. Like the W right there is used for you to fill up whenever you get your weapons get low and you need that weapon for the boss, you can fill up your weapon. It'll help you. So it's like you got everything help you in this game. Everything is just helping you. They're giving you so many perks. And it's helping you along the way. So now we got one of these things again. Now, I don't think I'm going to be immune to it's not, if I get hit by the spikes here, I could die. I don't think it's going to give me immunity, so I got to be careful. I still got to play like I don't, like I don't, like I can, I don't have the perk on the spikes, on the shot. So I gotta play like I play normally. Now it looks like I'm gonna use the jet here. I need to avoid getting bodied there with those spikes. Yeah, if they're giving you things in the game to help you, take it. I mean, you can just choose. You can pick your poison. You know what I mean? Pick your poison. You want to try to challenge yourself. I know a lot of people. You got a lot of people that don't use any weapons. They just use a regular buster or whatever to challenge themselves. Yeah, that's great. You know, but if the game is helping you, you know, you're not cheating. It's not cheating if it's part of the game. You're not cheating. So. Use whatever you want to use in the game to help you through your adventure, to help enjoy the game. You know, if I want to do if I just want to do just a regular M-Buster run, I could do a regular M-Buster run and just use my M-Buster. And I've seen a lot of my friends do that, you know. But it's like enjoy the game. It's enjoy playing it the way you want to play it. So right here we got this. I hate this boss. I think this boss is so stupid. It looks like they're trying to imitate the Yellow Devil from Megaman 1 and the other another Megaman. I think they had the Yellow Devil in it. I think Yellow Devil make a couple of appearances, but it looked like they're trying to imitate the Yellow Devil here, and absolutely just fails in every way. This is the stupidest boss in the game. It is stupid. And the little pieces that come up, it moves pretty slow. So I really don't just try to waste my time dodging it, because it's like, just get it over with already. And I have E-tanks if I get low in power. So I'm good here. I'm good. I don't think I'm going to get low in power. I definitely know I'm going to body the boss pretty quickly. Of course, after it gets through going through its little shindig. It does this, and then it rinse and repeats back over again. It's dumb. It's like the Yellow Devil. I shouldn't be getting hit, but I don't care if I'm getting hit. I really don't.
What a dumb boss.
I just want to fucking get him out of the way because he's fucking boring me to death. And then he just
Look at this.
shoots at you. That's all. And then goes back into his little hut. It's so stupid. Stupid. All right. At this point, we really don't need anything else. I think we have everything we need. Pretty much. So we're going to be going to the skull now, which is we're going to the Wily stage. So this basically is the stage where you're gonna fight Wily, and then you're gonna go through a boss rush, of course, like you do in the regular Megamans. You always go through that boss rush at the Wily stage. Great graphics, great sound. It's just amazing. Great laid-back game. I mean, you want to play and not too many Mega Man games are laid back, but this one is. This is the most laid-back Mega Man game you'll ever play. As you can see, it gave you the little pinwheel thing, and it replenished everything. So it was pointless to give you those things in the beginning if it was going to replenish all of that anyway. But I guess that's just part of the game. So again, we're going through a boss rush. You're going to fight all of the bosses that you previously fought in the beginning. And just remember the pattern. Remember who's weak to who. And it should be no problem. You shouldn't catch a body here. You should absolutely ace this. And if you know the pattern, you'll go through them pretty fast. You will go through them like water. Like water. But we all know that this guy gets hurt by the spikes. He takes serious damage from those spikes. That's crazy. Serious. Alright, rinse and repeat. As long as you know the pattern, this will be easy. This is a cakewalk. Of course, I'm gonna use what I used before. Just the Buster. Gotta make sure I don't mess up here because try to reserve those E-tanks. If you can reserve those E-tanks, reserve them as much as possible, so that when you're in the Dr. Wily fight, you will have more than enough to defeat him. Pretty simple. He does the same thing over and over again, so it's easy to pick up the pattern here. And you just do that pattern until he's dead. He's died. He's dead. This is obviously not the weapon that'll kill him easily, but it works. So just do what's best, and I think this is just best to do it this way. Even though it gets boring and it takes a little time to kill him. But it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright guys, I hope everybody's having a great year. I'm looking to do more of Mega Man games. Definitely more Genesis games. More of the greats. We're going to see a lot of those. So these games are just fun. Everything is just fun. It's about having fun, guys, and having fun playing games, living life. As hard as life is, and me and Rudy can definitely tell you that we go through a lot, and then when we game, it absolutely just makes everything better. It makes everything a lot more tolerable. And this is how we get away here. This is how we get away from things that make us sad, and get away from things that cause us to be depressed, and cause us to be angry, or cause us. This is how we do it, guys. Even though this is from 2010, this is still a great classic. I'm not sure if it's officially a classic yet, but it's definitely made like a classic and made of a classic. And definitely when it becomes classic, this will be definitely one of the greats. Now this guy, I usually use the blade on him, and the blade seems to work better on him than it does on anyone else. So yeah, I want to use the blade on him and get him down, and then making sure I reserve those E-tanks for other stages. It's a really sluggish boss, you know? Doesn't move all that fast. Now this is the easiest, one of the easiest bosses. I could use regular power on him. He's really easy. He's the first guy that I usually approach, so that I can get his weapon, because his weapon is very powerful. He has a powerful weapon, that little blue shield. Yeah. That's his weapon. I don't understand why I picked Rush. I think the controller is fucking up on me because it's getting low. I need to recharge the batteries. Charge it up and whatnot. Yeah, you can take him out with regular power. No, he doesn't pose a real threat at all. So you can just take him out by shooting him with the regular power. Alright, one last robot. And we all know what his weakness is. His weakness is the main weapon that I use all the time throughout the game. And it bodies him quickly. Look at that. He didn't even have a chance to throw anything at me. Alright, it's time for the Wily fight. We have made it. And now all the E-tanks, we should be good. We should be able to take out Wily with no problem. And they give me an extra E-tank, which I'm probably already exceeded, so it really don't matter. But yeah, we got more than enough to take him out, so should be a cakewalk. He's got a pirate hat on. Yeah, so we don't take out you dirtbag. I'm here to get you. I don't understand why we keep trusting your stupid ass. I want to show that much mercy, that's for sure. I guess we wouldn't have had all those great Mega Man games either. So. Alright, here I'm using the blade to hit him in the face while jumping on those, whatever those are, missiles or whatever. and just hitting them directly with the blade. It's not causing the damage I wanted to cause, but they're really quick and fast, and they will deliver that blow. But I need something that's going to be able to get them quick, where I can get 2 or 3 hits in. As you know that I'm going to be getting hit by the missiles, those little tiny missiles. This is just the first wave though. He's got in that second wave. He's no problem. He is a cakewalk, guys. He's a cakewalk. I fought many tougher Dr. Wily's than this. This is nothing. This is a cakewalk. That's why you go throughout the game and save all of those energy tanks throughout the game. And when you get here, it's easy. It's a guaranteed win. When you know the patterns in the game, it saves you from having to use your E-tank, so you'd be able to save your E-tanks for him. So it's easy. You'd be able to beat any Mega Man game once you learn the pattern. And when you get to Wily usually isn't that tough. Usually he isn't. So all you have to do is just try to hang in there and make sure you do as much damage as possible. And it should be easy. So right here, it doesn't really seem he's trying hard. He's just doing sort of ran out of the blaze is the one that I'm using because it's the only one that's getting hits out of him. He's still pretty healthy here, so we gotta work that shit down. I'm not sure what weapon will weaken him, or if it's supposed to weaken him. Try not to get hit by the bullets. The bullets that he's throwing at you, dodge it. Because if you take too much hits, you know what I'm saying, you'll get too low. Not that you're gonna lose, you have E-tanks and stuff like that. But you just basically just dodge the little bullet. You're gonna get hit regardless. So just take the hit and just make sure you get Wily a couple times though. When you get that hit. And we can take hits since we got E-tanks. So it's easy peasy. This is what we were saving the E-tanks for anyway, so if you use 1 or 2, as long as you save the rest for the last boss, you should be okay. Well, we should be able to body him right now. Because he's just doing the same thing over and over again. And you just continue to do the same thing over and over again. And keep getting at least 3 hits on it each time he does that. So 1 more hit is all it's going to take and it'll be over.
Let's go.
1 more hit.
We got this.
Alright. Wasn't so hard, you know, of course. I mean, he's not really a hard boss to begin with, but at least you have enough E-tanks to keep you healthy. So we don't really need to come to the store. You pretty much have everything you need to beat the game, so we don't need to come here. I don't know why I even came there. Alrighty. As you can see, we're going straight to the real final boss, the real final battle. So this is it, guys. The final boss and the final battle is here. We are here. We made it. The final stage is easy. So basically, just get to Wily, and once you get to Wily, it's a cakewalk. It's easy. We got more than enough E-tanks to survive. Even if he was hard, which he isn't, you're good. You got E-tanks. It's a guaranteed win. So just get through this. All you gotta do is just get through this little easy board, easy stage. And then just head to the final battle, and it's over after that. Dr. Wily he's actually not even as tough as the previous boss that you fought. It's not tough at all. So all you have to do is just beat him, and then that's it. I like how they're paying homage to the stage in Megaman 2 right here. The Metal Man stage, where they had this on there, and you can use Woodman shield, the wood shield, to keep yourself safe from those little drills or whatever you call those things or whatnot. So yeah, man, this is a great game. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, guys. Definitely should give it a try. As you can see, they're still even giving you extra stuff. Another E-tank. You really don't need it. I'll take it though. I'll definitely take it. You don't need it. So this is where you fall all the way down to the final battle with Wily. And Wily needs to learn this lesson. You absolutely need to learn this lesson. Alright, here we go. Final battle. Final battle. Final battle. Basically what you do here is you hit the real Wily. You can tell which is Wily and you can tell which is not. The real Wily has color. The fake Wily has no color. The black and white Wily is the fake Wily. So go for the real Wily. That's it. And you have to use regular, I think you have to use M-Buster because nothing else works on him. I think I've tried all of the weapons and they don't phase him at all. I think you have to use regular power. So use your regular bullets for him. Easy peasy. They could have made this boss a lot tougher. I don't know what. Not tough at all. Cakewalk. Cakewalk. You don't even if you get hit, it's okay. It's fine. You're good. Seven E-tanks. So you're good to go. Hit the original Wily. He's almost down already.
No death run! No death run!
Yeah, this is what we're saving the E-tanks for. This easy ass boss.
No death run!
That's what you're saving it for.
Very first no death run.
You want to make sure you lock in that win. No death run. Victorious. As you can see, he's doing that same thing he did from the beginning. And you know another thing that really gets to me is they still show and care about this fucking Wily dude. He just backstab you guys and you guys are still trying to be his friend? What the fuck? Dr. Wily, I'm a human. I'm not a robot. Megaman, I gotta get you to a hospital. So after all Wily has done, he is still helping Wily. Wily tried to, and he, this was all his doing, and you're still helping him. This is why there's a Mega Man 11. This is why it's going to continue to be Mega Mans, because you guys are helping this, that you're helping this dirtbag. He disappears and leaves them with all of the cure. Alrighty, that's that. I guess they'll never learn. They're always trying to help Wily. And as long as they continue to help Wily, Wily will continue to come back with new inventions. I have to say, they're good people. They're a little too good. They're going to continue to have problems from this guy. You continue to allow him to get away and try to help him when he's down instead of trying to put him down or put him away. You're going to always have Mega Man games, I guess. We'll probably want that, right? Great ending, I have to add, guys. I'm tired of playing games where you play it and they don't have endings. This actually has an ending. It makes it worth playing. It showing you all of the bosses, and of course the credits and all of that with great tunes and great music, which you've seen, in Mega Man 2. So now they're gonna show you the credits. Doing my little dance back there. Little do I know, the TV shows reflections. I probably should turn off the light so you guys could see the screen better. And I guess I saw that and learned that. Yeah, I turned the light out. Well, I turned the light out, it makes it better. You don't have to you don't see a glare, and it's better visible. So, for future references. Well, guys, this is a great journey, man. I'm really tired. My back is hurting. I never did a long commentary like this ever. Kind of really fun and enjoying going through this game, through this amazing game and everything. And I'm looking forward to do it in other Mega Man games and Mega Man adventures. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna go through the whole series, and we're gonna duke it out through the toughest Mega Man games. Capcom did a great job with this. This is a great revival of the original series, and I guess it's a sequel, but it's in the style. I love what he did, the style and the 8-bit style and chiptunes and everything. And they did a great job. So I'm hoping to see more of these in this style. That'll be amazing. And I know the Mega Man X has his own separate series. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they gotta stick with their style, because they have a different style, of course. But this is my favorite series. The original series is my favorite. The original Mega Man series, and I love it, and I might even throw in Mega Man 11. That's for sure. I got Mega Man 11 here too. Absolutely got that too as well, and I need to be doing that. Once I finish all the other Mega Mans, I'll double back and do Mega Man 11. And who knows, I maybe do some the Mega Man X series. So that's all coming up, guys. But I'm grateful for the journey going through this, and this is amazing. Amazing ending too. We all love the end, to have a good ending. And so I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, everyone. This is the girl RETROSTARR with another No Death run of Mega Man 10 from 2010 from Capcom. I'm gonna go and let you enjoy the rest of the rest of the ending, and I'll see you guys later. And even though this is from 2010, still continue to keep it fucking retro, guys. Have a great night. Goodbye.